Okay, let's move on to the grand finale, folding the tent up and putting it in its case. First thing I do is remove the stakes from the ground so I don't trip on the damn things and break my neck while I'm doing it. Now what you want to do is at these joints right here, just kind of relax them down till they're bent that way. Just kind of relax them down. Push them down like that. So the joints are all bent in like that. Now you have all these arms extending out. And the next step is to get them and move them all towards that center hub configuration, kind of like this. Don't worry about the ropes, just throw them towards the middle of the tent. Oh, look what I just found. The tent stakes. So what we're trying to do is get this thing to lay down with the tent floor on the outside and all the poles pulled into the center. There it goes. Here I have a pole sticking out, so that needs to go in. See all the air in the tent floor there? Just kind of relax that down. Should be getting the general idea by now. You can see the shape I'm rolling the tent into. Basically matches the shape of the case. That's why you want to undo the screens and the doors a little bit so you get the air to flow through there when you compress the tent. If you don't get as much air out of this thing as you can, you're going to find it very difficult to get it in the case. Now, when you get a brand new tent and a brand new case, you're going to see this white strip on the back here with those arrows, and it says, tear along stitching lines to expand. What this is a hidden gusseted area, and you want to open that up because that opens up the tent case. If you don't open that up, you're not going to get the tent in there. It's just not going to happen. So this will be the third one I've done. I've never torn the stitches. I like to just kind of cut the thing in the center and open it this way. See how much more room you have? Alright, now what I need to do is work on this tent some more until I get more air out, and then I'll start one end inside the tent case, and usually I start with the hub end right there, the hard end. One end of the case is padded. There's some padding right there, you can see it, and the other is not, and this is where I like to put the hub, is right in that padded end right there. So don't worry too much about it coming apart on you a little bit when you move it over to the case. It's going to do that. The important thing is to get this hub end up inside the padded end as tightly as you can. Now you want to pull the sides up. See what you're doing. Oh, by the way, the directions on this Coleman 8-man stipulate that it takes 2 people to set this tent up. Well, it would be easier with 2 people, but it really doesn't. Okay, start your zipper on the hub end just a little bit. And then start working that material in and squishing that tent down. See, you have lots of room in there still. I know we have a long ways to go, but it will work. And learning to do this was really difficult. I hated it. But after using my other 2 6-man instant cabin tents a few times, I got it down to a science. You see the progress we're making here? I'm going to pull that case up on the bottom, tuck the tent in, and when you get a little slack, zip it up. Then at a certain point, about this point, when I have a third of the tent in, I like to grab it on either side of the case, make sure I'm below the zipper, and then lift it up and do the old shake and bake move. The last 12 or 8 inches is going to be the hardest, but just kind of squeeze it together and zip. Squeeze it together and zip. Here it comes. So close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. 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 This is the sweet moment. Savor it. There. Folded. Kind of.